I'm on my way in to Cedar Point right now. It's behind me right here, and we're on our way to go spend 1 hour in the park. I don't know how much we're gonna get done, but we're gonna get done as much as we possibly can. This is just a fun little thing for us to do before, oh, and I forgot my hat, it's in the car. Oh well, I only have an hour, I don't care. So we're going in just to spend a little bit of time here in the park. It should be really fun. We might see a couple shows, we might go to a couple haunted houses, or maybe one, I don't know. Maybe hit a ride. It's just something fun for us to do before we go to Hotel Kilbourne tonight to stay. Now, I don't know that videos will be out in order with all of this, but should just be a fun little extra thing for us to do to remember Cedar Point in the off season, because that's when these are going to be released, because after today, this is the last weekend of Cedar Point being open. So let's go. Today is my 46th trip into Cedar Point for the season. That's not counting Kings Island visits, and that is not counting visits to Indiana Beach, Carowinds. First ride today says a 5-minute wait for Raptor. So we're gonna hit that real fast. Quick evening, getting a whole bunch of stuff done. Now, I'm assuming that the cold is not helping these crowd levels, or is helping these crowd levels, because there are very, very few people here right now, and Friday nights have been pretty popular recently. I'm excited to get onto Raptor for a 5-minute wait. Let's go. Love Raptor, that is a great ride. Also, I noticed I've got a nice big hole in my shirt. I think it caught on something. So maybe this shirt will just fall off at the end of this video. We're on our way now to Blue Streak for one more ride here, because that just took a couple of minutes, and it is 11 o'clock right now. So we actually have an hour right now. I think I came in at like 10:45, so I had like 15 extra minutes, and that was enough for us to come in and go ride Raptor. But now we're getting on Blue Streak, so let's go. This actually has a little bit more of a line than I would hope for Blue Streak, but it's empty up there, so I think it'll probably empty out pretty quickly. Let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think of Blue Streak, especially now that it's the off season while you guys are watching this video. Is this a ride that you definitely love to ride or not? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. Looks like they're down to one train, so that is why we do have a decent wait, actually. And even at that, it's been like 6 minutes right now. Both of those coasters were on fire tonight. That was crazy. That one, Blue Streak, was super, super fast. And then we also had Raptor. Raptor was just like throwing you around like crazy, cutting through butter. It was crazy fast. That was a blast for both of those. I love Blue Streak more and more and more the more that I ride it. Probably the biggest issue with Blue Streak though is that those neck rests will actually kind of hit you in the head, and they actually make it less comfortable. So I would say just kind of keep your head forward, because it gives you a little bit more freedom to move your head. If you hit it, you know, it doesn't feel good. I'm sure you needed me to tell you that, right? So now we are on our way to the Shrieks to see just a little bit of that show. I don't know how much we'll end up watching, but we're headed there now, so let's go. You can see how much less packed the park is right now than it usually is on Saturday and Sunday. I have every thought that tomorrow and Sunday are going to be far more packed, especially because both days are going to be much nicer also. We're looking at about a 10 or maybe even 20 degree difference on those days. especially Sunday, even the evening is going to be pretty warm. Oh, it smells like weed here, like real bad. Someone's lighting up somewhere. It's like being at a real concert. They're wiping off the stage over here. Looks like this might be a reduced show a little bit. Looks like no dancers. So I don't have a ton of time. I'm leaving that show for right now. It seems like it's a scaled back show. I don't know if that's because it rained or if it's that nobody is here. Not sure why. So I guess we'll find out more about that tomorrow. I did see more of the performers. I think some of them anyway were the performers, like the dancers, right next to us, and then the two guys from the percussion group were also standing there. So it was just fun to see them. But we're on our way out to, I think we're gonna go hit the Murder Mystery musical theater, and we won't stay in there for very long, but we'll go see what's happening in there real fast, because that one's my favorite one for just a crazy fun time. Plus, the people in there are just very fun. So I'm gonna head out there. We're gonna go see everything. Let's see what else we can get up to. We've already gotten 3 things off our bucket list. So what else can we do in an hour and 15 minutes? Looks like the fog is kicked up a notch. Now, like I said, I saw that the stage was very wet and they were cleaning it off, drying it off. I don't know if that just has to do with it being a foggy night, if it rained earlier, condensation, what it would be. But then they were also using mics and not their wireless mics this time. So lavaliers did not make an appearance. So I'm feeling like there's something going on. I don't know if they're just having technical difficulties or if it has to do with maybe the humidity of a cold night. I'm not sure. Well, here's the band right at the end. Looks like they're done for the night, though.
Nice job, guys. Good job.
See the band here. Hey! We didn't get to see them, obviously. I think they start at, I think they start on the hour every hour, so I think obviously they're done. They must be expecting some very long lines for tomorrow. Although they've also had trouble with people trying to do 2 lines, so they've had megaphone trying to say you need to turn to the right or you need to turn to the left and things like that. So it seems like there are very few people around today. It's kind of cool, actually. Like I said, I have a feeling it has to do with how cold it is, and the next couple days are supposed to be substantially warmer. It's 8 minutes until It's 8 minutes after 11:30. Oh, looks like there's no more Lusty Lils. Well, instead we'll try to hit a ride. Let's see which one is the best option. I thought there was an 11:30 Lusty Lils. Apparently, I was mistaken. All right, it's time for Bloodbath. That's where we're headed next. Maybe a coaster after that? We'll have to see what we actually do. We have about 20 minutes left in the night. So whatever we do, it has to be fast. And Club Orpheus. Here we come right now. They scared me like 3 or 4 different times. Of course, it's always a blast. I always like it. But that one was different. It hit different. So I think we're gonna go into Steel Vengeance now. Let's go. Now, really, I'm just really looking for how good the line is right now. If this line isn't good, then going back into a warm Bloodbath is definitely nice. But it is looking like it's a good line. It's not going even down here. It said about 15 minutes. I'm thinking maybe I can get away with less than that. It'd be fun if I could do one more thing tonight before everything's done. So I'm taking a risk on this one. But if I can't, I'll be back Saturday and Sunday night to do more haunted houses and more things. 5 things in an hour is pretty good. Yeah, no, this line on both sides I think is just too much. I'll hit it another day, but I might be able to hit a couple more things going this way. So we'll go back through Bloodbath one more time and then maybe one more haunted house. I'm thinking maybe the circus. Carnival of Fear, but we'll see what we can do. Since I'm here right now, this is pretty easy to do. So now for you roller coaster fans out there though, I could have done one more coaster tonight had I wanted to. Actually, I still could. I could go back through Bloodbath or back through the Carnival and hit this also. I just decided not to. So there are some options, there are some fun things, but it's the end of the year. I'm just wanting to do my favorite things, and I love this ride, but it's not the thing that I want to do right now. All right, one more time on my way up to Club Orpheus. Uh-oh, and I'm gonna be in trouble.
Hate to inform you, but the club's had some issues. You know, there's no dancers, no DJs tonight, everyone's gone. And it's almost like there's these rumors that people are going missing. That's real rich, because I would let people be hilarious. I would never let that happen. So you come over here.
Okay, I have 3 minutes to make it down to the, I always call it the wrong thing, the Festival of Fear. You know what? What am I thinking? We're gonna go to Maverick. Why would we not go to Maverick? This is our perfect chance for one last great ride. All right, so that's gonna mean 6 rides tonight because now we can be in this line. We have 2 minutes until park close, and we'll be able to ride this line, and we'll be able to ride this ride one way or another, which means we did 6 things tonight. And one of those things could have been the Carnival or whatever it's called. I've been here how many times and I still can't remember what it's called. But I chose not to do that and to do Bloodbath instead. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get on this right now. Let's go. And it's midnight right now, and the music has stopped. So we'll get on this, go straight through, and be on our way out to our hotel for the evening. 4 minutes so far. Doesn't look like it's gonna take very long. Looks like it's gonna be a 5-minute wait. Let's go. We got one of the very last trains. I think there are 2 trains right behind us. But other than that, we're on the last 4. That was cranking. I feel like they get it going so fast at night. It was the same thing for Wild Frontier nights when we were here. So much fun. That is a blast. I love that ride. Now tomorrow night we are staying at Hotel Breakers. So right now I'm headed out there to see if the bar stays open late, all that kind of stuff. I'm not sure what all will be going on. See, I didn't think it was supposed to rain tonight, but I mean, look at this sidewalk. It definitely looks like it rained tonight. The TGIF bar is not open. We'll have to see if the bar inside is open or not. Okay, it looks like it is open. So tonight was a great night here at Cedar Point. I had a blast. Of course I always do. And I went so hard tonight that my shirt dissolved. Whoa, what happened? So, thank you guys so much for watching tonight. This shirt was donezo for anyway, so who cares? Thank you guys for watching tonight. And if you haven't yet, please press that subscribe button, all that kind of stuff. I'll have a button-up shirt to wear instead here. And like I said, like, subscribe, like, all that kind of stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's go! By the way, that was probably the worst angle for me to possibly do that from, but, you know, whatever. Now, that time when I walked through the side gate there, I'm just laughing because of this. They did have a security guy there who just said, "So where are you going?" And I said, "Up to the front where I'm parked." And so he said, "You can go on through." But they're probably just making sure that people are going places and not to roller coasters thinking they can get one more ride, or, you know, trying to camp out in the park or something crazy like that. I'm actually seeing a lot of security people around. And I know that recently, like, there were some shootings in some parks, some crazy things have happened where people were injured and stuff, so I wonder if they've just upped their security measures for the end of Halloweekends. Halloweekends always has a lot of security people around though. Bye, Cedar Point. Now, I know that this is going to be airing after Cedar Point has closed, obviously. So I really am just hoping to wet your whistle and to make you feel some happy thoughts about Cedar Point, stuff that you haven't been able to see inside. So give you a fresh look. Of course, you can go check out any of my videos from the season, and over the winter we'll be posting all kinds of old videos, and then also some discussions about things that are happening here at Cedar Point. I hope you guys subscribe, and we'd love to have you guys join. But it's time to get to our hotel, get some good sleep, which is another video you're gonna see because I'm staying at the Kilbourne Hotel. So go check that one out whenever it is released. I have no idea what order these things are gonna come out on. It's really just kind of gonna depend on the audience reaction. So